everybody. Welcome to today's lunchtime learning. And welcome to my kitchen again. Again, all of my doggos are loose. I'm very excited. They love when I'm in the kitchen. Hello everybody. I'll make sure my chat's up and everyone can hear me. Go into the living room. Go lay down. They're all up in my business because I'm cooking. Well, hello and welcome. I wanted to hop on a little early because I knew they were going to be a little pitter-pattery and obnoxious as I first start talking. I'll give them some time to settle. And then we will get started. Today we are doing a feast like a hero, cooking with Coach Kelsey. I actually got a recipe from this month, so November's brand new plant-based recipe pack. If you go onto the app and go to files, it should be one of the first two files. There's a plant-based recipe pack and there's just a regular recipe pack, meat lovers, I guess we could call it. But you just click on there and it'll download directly to your phone. It was so simple. I literally did it. I went to the gym this morning. I was running on the treadmill and got an idea of all the things that I wanted to eat. I found, honestly, the recipe that was on the cover page was anything with avocado and some lemon zest. I'm there for it. So that's actually what we're going to do today. I scrolled all the way down till I found the recipe, and then I went and got all the ingredients from a farmer's market that's local to me. I actually found them at like one of those weekend fairs. They had a booth and I didn't realize they had a store that's like literally right next to my gym. So I only spent $30 on my entire week's grocery bill of just like produce. I still probably spent like another $20 on some stuff at like dairy-free stuff at the stores that I can't get at a farmer's market. But $30 for a ton of protein, or sorry, not protein, a ton of produce, and I'm probably gonna make it last all week. I've got a couple of recipes I wanted to make with some of the stuff. I'll probably be posting a bunch of it on our Facebook group. But for today's recipe, all I needed to pick up, I already had pasta. I actually already cooked the pasta as well, so it's just in here. I cooked some pasta. I saved about a cup of the pasta water for the sauce. But I already had that, so I had pasta in the fridge, or in my cabinet. And then I picked up some cherry tomatoes that I cut in half. And I picked up some fresh asparagus, and I cut them into like inch-long pieces. So I got that. I got some avocados that I already cut. I got lemons that I made into some juice, and I've got some zest. Some garlic, which I already had as well, and like I mentioned, the pasta water. So really simple ingredients, not too much going on in this recipe, so it should be pretty easy. I already started heating up my pan with just a little bit of water because I'm going to saute these tomatoes. Turn it up a little bit more with this asparagus. And while I'm giving that time to saute, we'll make our sauce. Again, super simple ingredients. Altogether, that probably cost me, I think the tomatoes were $2, the asparagus was $3, and I still have a ton left over. Avocados were 2 for $3. Garlic I had, and the lemons, they just like hand out free lemons at the cash register when you cash out. They're like, here's some extra lemons and limes. So I've got like 16 lemons and limes now, even though I already bought one, but pretty much free. And again, because I already had the pasta, but I think the pasta I used, I'll show you, because I use a lot of different ones. You can use your preference, but this one's a brown rice and quinoa, so I can get a little added protein as well, and it's gluten-free. This is usually about $3. I think this is the Publix, like, healthy brand that they have. All right, give that pan a little more time to heat up and saute that. Now for our fun, noisy part, I'll move you over that. I still haven't figured out how to mute you all on live, so you're just gonna have to listen to the blender blend. But in your blender, we are going to take, I'm gonna start with liquids because that's what I do when I make protein shakes and stuff too, so it doesn't get caked into like the little blendy thing. But this is our leftover pasta water. So I'm just gonna put half. I saved a full cup. I'm just gonna put half a cup just so there's something again down there. Same with my lemon. So my lemon, where's my measurement on this? This is a 1/4 cup, so it only calls for 2 tablespoons. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit in for now. And that way I have some on the side. And my zester is like just a cheese grater, so I zested it into this so I didn't have to like try to scoop it all out. And then our garlic, which again, I just got some minced garlic I've had in the fridge. Toss that in there. And then our avocados. The recipe calls for 1. I got extra because, who knows? Maybe I wanted a little more avocado-y. This kind of gives me like that green goddess salad. Oh, no. Dropped an avocado on my shirt. But yeah, that green goddess dressing, that's like mostly avocado. It's almost like an avocado ranch, or maybe like a Caesar. It's pretty zesty. So that's 1 avocado. I'm just gonna keep mixing around my veggies. And my recipe is on my phone, which I am filming on, but just to confirm I've done all of my things. All right. And we blend. To be creamy. Sorry, I forget that's super loud. See if I can reach in with my avocado spoon. It's pretty creamy. Can you see the texture? Just like a creamy avocado. It's good. It's good. Oh, we're also gonna add pepper flakes to it, so that'll be a lot of seasoning too. Back to my sauteed veggies. So while this is finished, like I said, I cut an extra avocado and I still have some lemon juice and some of the pasta water left over. So if I want to make more sauce, because I did also make a lot of pasta, so I might need a little more sauce. I think I might do that because these things are still cooking up. Blending again, guys. It's basically I'm just doubling the recipe, mainly because I've got double the ingredients, and why not? And again, not a bad deal because I went and got some local stuff from our farmers. Ooh. The dogs are just waiting for me to drop through. Pasta water. And some lemon juice and zest. Alright, we'll make it more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, now I have a 10. Put that off to the side for now. We can unplug her too. Still waiting on these to saute a little more. Still super quick recipe. And again, I already made my pasta because I just boil water in my kettle and then put it into a pot. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it. Wait the 8 minutes for it to cook. Excuse me, turn it on. see. I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning up my area. I'm gonna start by putting this avocado sauce directly on my noodles in this bowl. This is why I grabbed like one of these rubber ones, because I like getting everything out. Makes clean up a lot easier. And it makes it easy to mix. Okay, I'm just gonna pile up the dishes. I'm still sauteing veggies. Also gonna add red pepper flakes to my avocado sauce and pasta. I love red pepper flakes. And I'm gonna mix all this up. Oh, I spilled some. You see? Green pasta. Clean up my mess again. So I just put a little oil, or sorry, not oil, water in this pan so that none of this sticks to it. Just gets sauteed in some steaming water. We're getting there. Try a piece. Oh, that sauce is good. It's exactly what I was thinking when I said that Greek goddess ranch. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. It was like a salad works dressing, I guess, when I lived in Jersey, but it was this avocado creamy ranch. It's almost what this tastes like, but the lemon makes it like really good. I think with the tomatoes and asparagus, it's gonna be perfect. Like I said, and I've said this before when I've done these, I'm one of those who has to clean while they're cooking because I just hate a hurricane in my kitchen. So I'm just putting things away while this sautés for just a few more minutes. Is anybody in the chat? What's everybody up to this weekend? It's my weekend, starts today. I go back to work Sunday, but I have these next 2 days off. I'm actually thinking this may be the last time you see this pink hair because I'm debating. I'm dyeing it green. So I may do that this weekend. I guess it'll just depend on my mood and what time I have. Hey friends. Yeah, that's my plan. Hang out. I'm training for the Chimpathon, which if anybody's interested, the Chimpathon is either a 5K or a 10K marathon, or you can do it virtually. That helps support and is actually hosted at and by Save the Chimps, which is the chimpanzee sanctuary that I worked at for 8 years since I've lived in Florida. I've got pictures of the homies and their feet and stuff all over my walls. But yeah, every year they do a marathon, and I host a team with Wildlife and Wellness, which is a yoga team that I've hosted for years now. And we stretch and we meet up and we run or walk at our own pace, but just kind of like support each other in the training process and support each other when we get there. You get to run the sanctuary, so you get to see all their islands. It's really fun. But I just started training for it because I want to set a new goal this year to be able to kind of run at a steady pace for the full 10K. In the past, I've like walked some and run some, but I want to try to see if I can't train myself to be able to run long distances again, like I've done in the past when I've done like cross country and stuff like that. So we'll see. Like I said, that's the goal, but I did start training, and with all that, my weekends are normally my like off days, or mainly Saturday, Sunday, or like my breaks from the gym. So now I think I might start going on a run on Saturday and Sunday, and maybe I'll take one of you. You like to run? Baby dog puts a lot of weight around. I don't know if he's gonna want to run. What are you guys doing? Comment, let me know what your plans are for this weekend. Let me know if you plan on checking out the recipe for your meal prep this week. It'd be cool too if you guys go and you use our recipe packs and you screenshot whatever recipe you try. Just post it on our Facebook page so we know how it was or what you tried. There's a lot of recipes. I'll even try recipes that aren't plant-based and like find substitutes for some of the meats, because I use like a vegan chicken and things like that I found that are like mushroom-based. There's a lot of good recipes out there. All right, I think we're soft enough. Some of those tomatoes are starting to get juicy. Yeah, now I'm just playing with it. All right, so now we made our quick avocado sauce. We added to our cooked pasta. We added some red pepper flakes, which that on its own, delicious. But now we're gonna toss these in as well. I said this is why I doubled the recipe, because look at all the veggies I just tossed in there. And with this, oh my God, look how colorful that is too. Let me move you guys back. It's back on the burner. Tell me that this doesn't look delicious. And I made enough too, and I do this all the time, where I make enough so that I have some to eat now, some I can store for tomorrow, or later on this afternoon if I'm just looking for a snack. And I've got all different size containers to fit all of those. And voila, a simple, easy, very simple, easy recipe, very little ingredients. And again, this alone will make me a meal now, a meal later, and maybe a meal tomorrow. But it should last me about 3 days. So I'm also gonna come up, you can't really see me, but I'm in my cabinets grabbing some leftover bowls. Oh no! Y'all saw that? Add it to the mess. All right. I got 2 glass containers, and then I'm also gonna get myself a plate for now. So we can try this together. All right, plate mine first. Look at all them veggies, and then pour in my leftovers. Okay, and look, I still have enough. Ooh. To the brim. Give me a little more. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna try it. I don't know if you can tell by all the pitter patter that's been going on in the background, but my dogs like to pace around the kitchen when I'm cooking, because sometimes I let them try some. For the most part, they could probably eat a lot of this. I'm probably gonna let them try a little bit, but this is why I'm normally standing when I eat, because baby dog literally comes to my hip. Oh yeah. The veggies. The veggies add a lot more flavor to an already really flavorful sauce. Oh yeah. If you are an avocado lover, you'll like this. As soon as I saw the green, like I said, on the cover of the recipe pack this month, I was like, that looks like avocado pasta. It was. Oh. Not good. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call that a success. Exactly what I thought it would be. Very good. Oh, that's gonna be nice. There's a good snack. My dogs are in here. But that is all I have for today's lunchtime learning. Thank you for cooking with me. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen. Being patient with my dogs' loudness. They're really good. They're good doggos. There's just a lot of them. But if you guys have any questions or want to chat down below, I'll be going for our group coaching sessions today at 1:30 and also at 5:30. So if you want to hop on and chat with me today, I'll be on all day. And like I said, if you have any questions or need any help navigating the app and getting to these recipe packs, let me know. And yeah, good times. That was really good. Let me see if the dogs want to try some before I go. Sit. No, sit. Oh, baby dog liked it. Honey liked it. Poochie, you want to try? Poochie liked it. Baby dog liked it too. Here's asparagus. Your little one. Oh, my little one's picky. I'm surprised she ate that. But they like it. You see the little brother? All right, Coach Kelsey approved. And also, dog approved. I don't think my kitten will eat it. Is she over here? She's on the dryer. Oh. Let me know if you try it. Ooh. I may not talk with my mouth full. Let me know if you try this recipe or any other recipes. Like I said, screenshot the recipes and let us know what you guys try. That's all I have today. And I will see you guys. Like I said, I'm going for our group coaching sessions today at 1:30 and also at 5:30. So if you want to chat, I'll be on all day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.